Mr. President, since I came to this hallowed chamber, it has been one motion insecurity or the other. It has been 1 minute of silence or the other. I think the issue of security has occupied most part of this red chamber discussion. And at every time, we've come up with compendiums, committees, solutions. And the situation doesn't seem to be getting better. Mr. President, the truth be told, we were elected by the people to come here and represent them. And when they did elect us, they believe within themselves that they have sent their best to our nation's capital to guarantee the security of their lives and their properties. But it is obvious that we have not lived up to that responsibility as a people. To move forward rather than getting angry is for us also to take responsibility. And we are quick at taking oaths, collectively or individually, still emphasizing on the security of lives and properties. I speak as a father and one that have children. I do not know what is going through the minds of these parents who all of a sudden woke up and to see that their children are no more. I'm sure there's pains and money in their homes now. And all they are saying within themselves is, so does it mean my nation can no longer serve me? Does it mean my country can no longer guarantee the safety of my children and my properties? I could imagine what the families of the beheaded people in Maiduguri are saying right now. Does it mean my leaders can no longer help me out, watching their loved ones being beheaded? And every day we are seated here, still talking about the same issue. Mr. President, we have no business sitting here if we cannot respect that fundamental principle of security of lives and properties. I can't be proud sitting here as a senator when the citizens of Nigeria are languishing in pains and sense of loss. But let me put it this way. For those of us who are very smart and intelligent, and who might find coinages on how to address the nation's mood, the mood isn't right, Mr. Senate President. And what has not been spoken here is much more than what has been spoken in the minds of the people, no matter the act of printers or posture. The truth be that we have a challenge, a very big challenge. And we have only one commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our dear President, President Muhammad Buhari, on whose table stops the final authority of this nation. We need to have a discussion, either by our invitation or by his own invitation. And we must sit down as elected people, not appointed people, who now represent the people to find a way forward. If Mr. President needs any form of help, whatever sacrifice we can make to help him succeed, we have to do that. But if there is nothing like that, Mr. President should take responsibilities. We do not have two presidents. And let us stop this issue of Chief of Army Staff resign, this resign, this resign. Let us rather see how we can talk with our president as elected people. There are only few elected people in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Just as the president was elected, is the way also we're elected. So we have to meet as elected people, represent the people, to discuss this matter, and ask Mr. President one question. My dear President, what are the challenges you have? How can we help to stop this insurgents and this need? If you have anything, we can now make the sacrifice and help him. But if the Mr. President does not use our help, then Mr. President should take responsibility and show the lead and bring this insurgency to an end. But we, as a nation, and thank God that this Senate, irrespective of where they come from, are speaking out for this. An injury to any part of this country is an injury to all of us. So mine would be to insist that a meeting be called, either by Mr. President or by us, to look at the way forward. Anything that can bring rift again between these two arms of government will rather worsen the situation. May I appeal to all of us to bury our hatchet of anger and see how we can now collectively meet to look. While this is being done, good communication helps to solve problems and pains of the heart. Mr. President, also, in the language you have spoken, Mr. President of the Senate, in the same manner, let leaders address the nation in their capacities to calm nerves. Communication is very, very key. Silence sometimes is not the best of the answer. We must communicate and engage the people to show understanding. I'm sure that we would have suspended the plenaries and the team would have moved to Katsina in our hundreds from National Assembly. Engage the families where possible and say, look, we're in this together. We shall fight to win this war. Good communication emboldens citizens. This is the time we need communication. I must communicate right. But, Mr. President, your job from now is getting tougher and tougher, and I don't envy you. The situation has called for you to be bold enough to show leadership at this level so that this nation can move forward. I so submit.